out here towards Cowie. Drives it down to the half-forward line. Should be an easy mark, and it is to Glasgow. He's on the centre wing.
A lot of indecision. Hunter from behind. Oh, what a fantastic mark, Ken Hunter. Always had the set, but did it magnificently. He's lined up in attack today and showing his versatility. Has a chance to shoot at goal because the ball wasn't thrown back properly, and he gets the benefit of a 15-metre penalty. Bad play by Fabian. I mean, the man is on the forward line. You give the ball directly to your opponent and save that stupid 15-metre penalty. Now Hunter is within scoring distance. Distance about 35 metres. He showed a couple of weeks ago that he knows where the sticks are. And he bears it out now. He kicks Carlton's first. What a player he is. And the Blues now trail by 5 points. 9 minutes gone first quarter. 12 points to 7 in favour of St Kilda. Wow, Jones got the ball down. It's picked up by Buckley. And he's found Marcoux. Marcoux was going to give a hand pass, I can assure you. But the St Kilda player was equal. Now the hand pass is a low umpire. That is shocking umpiring. Disagrees. Into attack. Disagrees. Put the player within scoring distance and he can have a set shot. Oh, but they had it in their possession. Had it in their possession. Anyway, Marcoux has got the 15-metre penalty, and there's your result of the in scoring distance. A shocking kick. The ball will be taken away here for St Kilda by Fabian. He's got to make up for a bad mistake that he made before, but it's Howell of Carlton coming in to get the ball back towards the full forward position. Wayne Johnson. Oh, what one-hander! Beautiful football. Used his body to perfection. Great piece of play by Wayne Johnson. Now 12 metres out and should put Carlton in front because St Kilda are 2 goals and Carlton are now 2 goals 1. 11 minutes gone in the first term. Carlton hitting the front for the first time. Burns, though, puts the Saints into attack. Chance for Keel. Klomp showing plenty of pace. They say he's slow, but he's not. Dunn gets it back to Keel. Lead. Barker! No! Knocked away by Dool. Out to Ashman. Over the top to Glasgow, but he goes long to Sheldon. Up at half forward, Fitzpatrick. Beautiful knock on. Hunter versus Fabian. Now Johnston. Hunter. St Kilda free kick. Thomas plays on, kicks it to the half-back flank. Jones thumps it from the back, comes out to Saru. Will give a long hand pass across here to Thomas. Steadies. The hand pass goes out to Jeff Dunn. Good football, St Kilda. His kick is down towards that half-forward line. The ball's allowed to bump to the ground. Comes from Austin to Perovic, and his kick wasn't well delivered. Good piece of football here for St Kilda, and that was by Hodges. And oh, shot on the wing, big fight. Play's going on. Out to centre wing, Ashman, the chance for Carlton. Cunningham with plenty of pace in pursuit. Marcazzani, he's got a panic. Could have run on. To Hunter, he's got it again. The fight's been broken up, and Hunter, with his third kick, can kick his second goal from only 25 metres out. Well, this Fabian, who is his opponent, will have to do something about his play because he's up against a very skilled opponent. And that's another goal to Carlton. They go to 3 goals 1, and that is Hunter's second. "13 minutes gone, 19 points to 12. Jones doing well. Sheldon gets his kick and unearthed, and the mark has been taken by Elphinston. He's on the... Oh, bad piece of play. Oh, the umpire's going to rule that the Carlton player went over the mark. I didn't think he did. I thought Elphinston kicked too close to him. But the 15-metre penalty. Now Elphinston kicks it well down to centre half forward. Chance for O'Donnell from the back, not good enough. Burns, where to? Down towards the full forward position. Trevor Barker from the side. And that's now got enough. Came in from the side. And what a spectacular player this man is. He's not the tallest by a long, long way. But by geez, fiery and ecstatic. The St Kilda players again. And the crowd with
Kilda, and that's Garazita's second goal. 1 point the difference in favour of the Blues. 14 minutes, first quarter.
14.5 minutes gone, 6 goals kicked already, and Carlton a point in front. Burns straight to Perovic, and the former Saint gets hooted, as I suppose all former Saints do when they come back from Moorabbin. What a mighty kick. Cashman, oh, clever stuff. Hunter and Fabian. Hunter not ruled to be into his back. Well played by Fabian. Good effort. Cox. Great defence by the Saints. Out comes Dool. Marcoux. Plenty of time to look. Johnston sets himself. Hunter again! His third fine mark in this first quarter. In fact, his third spectacular mark. Had a chance for his third goal from plumb in front, 25 metres out. Prods it and puts it through again. Yes, he does. Oh, what a miracle man is this fellow. He's kicked 3 in less than 16 minutes, and again the Blues are 7 points in front.
16 minutes gone in the first quarter, and there's 4 goals won. Carlton, 3 goals from Kilda. Fabian's been taken off Hunter, and Cox has gone against him now as the umpire, who is Bryant, will start proceedings once more. And what a great first half of this first quarter we've seen. 7 goals kicked. Great play by Saru, and he's going to get a free kick. Used his body well, got into position. Certainly going to see a tremendous duel between Saru and Jones in this game. There's Saru's kick down towards centre half forward. Gee, it should have been a free kick against Perovic, I would have thought, mate. Picks it up, charges through, well in front, but not marking the ball was Cowie, and good play by Klump. Used the hand well on look on his own. Ashman, oh, you can't do that. He's shooting for goal, and it's another one to Carlton. The start of the second quarter at Moorabbin, and Carlton lead by 4 clear goals, 7-2 to 3-2. Knocked away by Big Jones. Comes back out here, and the ball is picked up with St Kilda by Hodges. Gets it wide out to the wing. Slattery chases it. Dool is there. Uses his hip and shoulder to get rid of him, and then knocks the ball on beautifully towards English, who kicked it off the carpet. They've been allowed to get away with that. Picked up by Harms. Harms kicked it short and falling into the arms of Marcoux. A little bit of a lucky piece of football by Carlton, but of course good sides make luck. And we see Marcoux, I would say, within kicking distance. He hasn't kicked the goal yet. And he still hasn't. Basusto, the big knock. Oh, I'm waiting down as Bitsy and says thank you very much, and that's 8 goals to Carlton.
Just over a minute gone, and already the Blues have kicked a goal at the start of this second quarter. Glascott had a bit of time to steady, didn't do that well. Cunningham leads in the race, all shepherded by Keel. Bad fumble. High tackle by Howe was the ruling, which was silly because Marcus Arney had good purchase anyway. Lead in short. The pass is good. And it's Hodges for the Saints. Left half forward flank. Barker's there. Got about 3 to beat. Magnificently! What a fantastic mark by Barker at his very best. Don't see much better than that, and that's brought the St Kilda grandstand alive.
Vintage Barker, that one. Sensational mark. And deserved the goal. 3.5 minutes gone the second quarter, and there's 4 goals of difference, and Jones knocks it well, but it's taken away out there by Thomas. He gives the ball across to Fabian. His kick is fine, done. Been a very quiet player. Hand pass comes back to Burns, who's been a very good player. It's up towards Barker. Yes, well done. Kept the ball in play. Oh, and as English tried to stop it, the ball hit him in the head. Now we see the ball coming back to Cunningham. A left foot snap towards the goal square. And a chance now. And a goal has been kicked by Kilda.
4 minutes gone in the second term, and this has been a classic match so far. Hewitt. Favier. And now a ball up. A bit of an untidy passage then, and we haven't seen too many of them. And really good, clean ball handling and nice delivery and some fantastic marking. 4.5 minutes. Jones. Saru rose it unintentionally, but did it well. Burns. Top kick getter in the first quarter, but didn't get it away cleanly there. Now done. Well tackled by Harms. And there's a Carlton free kick. John's going to take it just forward to the centre line.
Yes, he'll kick it down towards your centre-half forward position. And a chance now for St Kilda, but Hunter charges through. The ball's taken away for St Kilda by Thomas. It'll bounce in the centre, and then waiting behind us, Perovic. He thumps it over beautifully to Malin. He knocks it ahead of him to Dool. He'll give it back to Perovic, and this is football at its very best by this top Carlton side. And that kick wasn't well delivered, and a mark out there to Favier on the half-back flank.
Plenty of confidence playing on. Hodges pressured by Malin. Marcoux. Fitzpatrick out, but good mark for the Saints by Elphinston. Danger now for Carlton. O'Donnell up. Spoiled by Southey. Hewitt. Bad hand pass. Has to go back and get it himself. No free kicks. Let to flow there. Ashman beautifully paddled to Glasgow. Good pressure from the Saints. Now Pizzastos hardly touched it. Harms. Booming kick. Hunter one out with Cox. Showed tremendous strength to hold Cox out with his body, and from 30 metres out directly in front could kick his 4th goal at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. He's been very accurate so far, hasn't missed. Still hasn't. Four kicks, 4 goals. Formerly a champion half-back, and in Hunter the Blues have found a magnificent stopgap full forward.
And we'll see a bounce, and I think the ruck duel will be between Fitzpatrick, who is doing a bit of ruck work now, and Saru. There's the battle. Saru won it handsomely, but coming through his keel. Glasgow was on his hammer, putting more balance as he kicked it. It's way out to the forward line. Can Dunn keep it in? Oh! The umpire said it was a fair push. He pushed him on the shoulder. That's fair enough. It was pretty good play when you work it out by the Carlton defenders, and it's a throw.
24 minutes gone. Cowie against Fitzpatrick. Second stringers today. And off Ashman's boot out on the full. That was bad luck for the Carlton Rover.
How stiff can you be?
And Cowie.
Cowie again.
Too far out to score. Pops the pass in. Well delivered and finds Packham, who is a left footer, so from this right forward pocket could very nearly score a goal. He's kicked one this quarter. That's his total for the match. The Saints badly need it because they're 32 points down. Good kick.
24 minutes gone this second quarter, and it's 65 to 39, and a great knock by Saru. Southby under the hammer, comes out to Basasto. He's up on the half-back line. Hand pass, well delivered. Finds Austin. Austin kicks it long and wide up here, looking for Marcazani, and he's got it, and he played on. Glasgow. How many times can he dodge? David Clark. Read the play pretty well. Left footer. Kicks both feet, this fellow. But it's a goal. Great kick by David Clark.
The Blues led by 26 points at half-time and went on to win by 38 points. Good kicking in the first half, not so good from both teams in the second half. For Carlton, Hunter got 5 goals, all in the first half, Johnston 4, Ashman 2, and for St Kilda, Gorazidis kicked 4 goals and Packham kicked 2, and importantly for Carlton, their premiership captain Mike Fitzpatrick was reported for allegedly using an elbow against Trevor Barker. So the 4 premiership points to Carlton, and they're not always easy to get at Moorabbin. A loss for coach Alex Jezelenko against the team he represented for so long, but some pleasing aspects, as he indicated to Tim Lane.
Substantial loss, Alex, but it seemed to me that there were some good signs.
Oh yes, we've had very good signs over the last 6 weeks, Tim. Today we just come up against a better side on the day, and I thought after quarter time, Carlton's first quarter, they got the 5-goal break and they held it right till the finish. But I thought there was good signs in it from our players that they fought the game right out. They didn't give Carlton 1 inch from quarter time.
We hear a lot about the endeavour of your young players, but in the first half I thought the quality of the football was tremendous. Were you aware of that?
Oh yes. As I've said, we've worked hard on our quality as well for a long time. But when you come up against a side like Carlton, their quality has been there for many years, and we've only started to try to get quality in our players over the last 6 months.
There's been talk just this week of Tony Jewell switching camps and people wondering whether he would know trade secrets from Richmond and take them to North Melbourne. How do you feel coming up against Carlton? Do you feel you have a bit of background that's helpful?
Oh yes, I know exactly how they play, but the thing is you have to have personnel to be able to counter them when they've got the ball. You can't make any mistakes with them, and we made a lot of mistakes, but when we did make mistakes, at least we fought back. That was the pleasing part about it.
You feel you've improved significantly from last year?
Oh yes, we've improved a lot from last year, as you can see in our play. The players now don't throw the towel in when they're behind. They keep on plugging away, and if they keep on doing that, well, that's the only one way to go, and that's to win.
Just a couple of individuals I'd like to mention. Gorazidis, who gave you something to kick to up forward. Were you pleased with him?
Yes, Gora is a good young player. We've got Simon O'Donnell down there as a young player. As I said, we've got young players down there who I hope, and not hope, but I know that we'll learn a lot from the way that Carlton play. Not taking anything away from our young players. They fought the game out and they tried to do exactly as they were told down there. The odds just told at the finish. As I said, the first quarter, our players just weren't quick enough to pick up their men. But after that, they sort of held sway with Carlton all day.
Do clashes against them have any special significance for you, or is that all history?
I try to blank that out of my mind. I've got to concern myself with the players that I have. And they're a tremendous bunch of players down here, and they do anything that is required for them to do. It's just that a few little things, and all those little things take time to teach them.